right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Whole professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun. They mash for hours, hooker baths, not showers. Bright and early, down and dirty for the cash and power. They gotta get the cash, the towers, and reach it all to a pimp. In my position, I'm all but exempt. These bras not wimps, I'm like them renegade bitches. BFFs with tricks but never getting paid riches. Grenade bitches, they dynamite, blowing up on the pimpin' and missing when the time is right. But when they life gets strife, they see pimpin' shining bright, but they action is life without. Bitch, one strike you out. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. See, that's the difference nigga. The pimpin' mashin' for these riches nigga. Nothing like you master magician niggas. Smoking mirrors with your game, hella extras to reflect the opposite appearance of a lame. Bitches coming from y'all, I can't rock with those. Tender-footed and rooted in them doctor shows. Soft shoe rituals, minute residuals. Papers on life support, your loots and critical. Something I learned about when running my earned route. And working with turnouts is murdering burnouts. Cause knocking one of you niggas for a scar bitch. That's knocking one of you niggas for some garbage. I'm heartless regardless, empty with sympathy, but banked up to the max with pimpathy. No remedy for me, I'm like this. My life is vice grip, synced in permanent ink. You can't rewrite this. My blood type is P positive, beautifully deposited with a lot of it. I'm popping this shit, and when I pop it so hard I make a trapping ass bad bitch wanna hoe hard. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Come on pimpin' man, pop that shit. Show these sucker niggas they can't stop that shit. Let these hookers know if they wanna cop that shit. Treat the bag like it's hot, bitch, and drop that shit. And to you hoes, if you ever took a loss, bitch, show these bitches how to bounce back like a boss, bitch. Let them know that the best way to floss, bitch, is reach that paper to some pimpin' hoe and toss it. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, poppin' pimpin' nigga. Can't stop, won't stop, smashing on these bitches nigga. One of them joints right here, man, that you play when you feeling down on your ism, right? Play this shit right here and resuscitate your pimpin' and get you right back on your mission, right? For you hoes, this that shit you play when you ain't feeling like super hoe today. Play this shit right here and spark up your hoeing and get you right back going, you dig? Dig this. Pimps for real, don't mistake it for fashion. The turf that birthed my reputation for mashing was the track with active, attractive hoes. Whole professional goers that attract the dough. Like magnets to metal, never settle. We scorching them fag bitches pedal for them portions. My whores win it all. Not the ones on the sideline wishing but didn't ball in the guidelines. My bitches did it all. Down 7 below in the snow for dough. Over 120 in the sun for fun.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
Yeah, man. Pimping going on, man. What's happening, man? Yeah, man. What's going on with y'all, man? Pimp feeling great. You dig? You know, shout out to the suckers. Shout out to the busters. You know, because they just remind me of how great I am. I mean, I always remember how great I am, you know, and, you know, they remind me of how great Sinful is too, you know, and I would never forget. But just in case I was to ever allow it to slip my mind just how great I am, man, you know, the suckers always remind me. They always let me know, man. So I appreciate the suckers, man. Hey, y'all already know what to do when you step into a pimp's domain, man. Wipe your feet off at the door. You dig? When you step into a pimp's domain, hit that like button. Thing that look like that there. You dig? Yeah, man. Shout out to the suckers. Matter of fact, man, you dig? Let me give the suckers a round of applause around here, though. You dig? Because they do such a great job of keeping a pimp in remembrance of just how great he is. Oh, shit, I messed up and had the label. Y'all didn't see that, though. Y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. You know what I mean? Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. They going to have to cut a pimp a check, you know what I mean, before I get to promoting them for free, though. No. None of that. Yeah, man. You know I got to hydrate my game, put some of this love in my body. I wish some of them suckers would put more love in their body. Maybe that's why they be so upset. Maybe that's why they love trying to bother a pimp. That's why they like slandering a pimp. You know what I mean? Because they need to put some of this love in their body. I'm going to show them how to do it, though. You dig? Cheers to the game. Excuse my pimping for being late. You know, I was moving around, had things to do, pimp shit. And excuse me for not going live yesterday. See, I'm going to have to figure something else out for Wednesdays because on Wednesdays is when Andre Taylor, Gorgeous Dre, when he has his service. He has his service on Wednesdays around the same time that I go live usually. So, you know, in order to not conflict with his schedule, I'm gonna figure something else out for Wednesdays. Either I might go live in the morning on Wednesdays, or I might go live later. I kind of like the idea of the morning better though. I might so Wednesdays, that might be a thing where, you know, we go live in the morning time. Because I went live recently in the morning, like when I first started getting back into the swing of everything. I went live in the morning, and y'all seem to have a cool response to that. Y'all was kind of digging it seemed like, as much as I was, you dig? So we might get that morning shift cracking on Wednesdays, you dig? And, you know, if y'all ain't hip to it already, man, you know, you got to check out Dre's stream on Wednesdays. Usually, from what it appears, it looks like he goes live sometime around between 6:30 Pacific Standard Time on Wednesdays on YouTube. You know, he always dropping game on there, so, you know, definitely check it out on Wednesdays, man. We finished putting this love in my body so we get to this game. I'm in the mood for some bullshit, man. You know, normally I tune the suckers out. And, you know, I know that no matter what I do, some of you are still going to be the type of people to believe anything and everything you see on the internet and hear on the internet, right? Some of y'all are just going to believe the nonsense no matter how ridiculous it sounds. You know what I mean? if they come out with a rumor on the internet that Sinful the P had a third arm coming out his back, y'all gonna believe that shit. Like, damn, man, did you hear Sinful the P, man? He had a third arm in his back, man. I did not know that shit, man. I done campaigned with P. You know, he kind of did look like a little humpback in the back, though, a little, but I didn't think that was another arm, though. I just thought P was kind of a little humpback, you know. But, man, they say P had an extra arm in his back, man. You know, somebody who was in the penitentiary with him, they said he had an extra arm in his back, and he used to do push-ups backwards with the extra arm. Y'all will believe that shit. I'm telling you, man. Some of y'all just be believing the most ridiculous shit, man. You know what I mean? Man, they say that nigga Freeze a hermaphrodite, man. He was born with a dick and a poop, man. Man, that's crazy. They said he got himself pregnant, man. Man, I did not know that, man. But damn, when I heard it on the internet, I knew it had to be true, man. They say Freeze got himself pregnant. Man, that's crazy. Man, I'm telling you, man, it don't matter how ridiculous the shit is, man. Some of y'all just be believing the most ridiculous nonsense, man. It don't matter what it is, man. Like, y'all never cease to amaze me, some of y'all, man. Not all of y'all. Shout out to the people that got some damn sense. Shout out to the people that got some discernment. Shout out to the people that got a damn brain and actually enjoys using their brain. But some of y'all, man, some of y'all just never cease to amaze me, man. So, yeah, man, you know, it's like I can't even speak about, bro, without the haters coming out the woodworks. Well, I ain't gonna call them haters. Some of them is haters, but some of them, like I say all the time, they just obsessed fans, right? But some of your fans might be some suckers. You dig? And some of my fans, I know is suckers. You know, I got some fans that's like, you know, got love. You know, that's just like me. I'm every pimp's biggest fan. You know what I mean? I'm a pimp's biggest fan. So, you know, I'm a fan of the pimping for sure. Ain't afraid to say it. Been saying it for years, gonna keep saying it. I'm a fan of the pimping. And you have some people that are fans that, like, I'm the type of fan of the pimping that's going to show love to the pimping, right? But you have some fans, like I said before, you know, they'll talk shit about you, but, you know, they listening to your music while they talking shit about you. You know, some people probably talk shit about me, but they listening to my music while they talk about me. They in here now watching me live while they talking shit about me. You know, some people they just got a weird obsession in that type of way, right? But yeah, man, it's like no matter what I post about Sinful, man, they just feel the need to, as he would say, you know, pull their panties down and start twerking in the comment section. You know, they ridiculous with it, man. So it's crazy, right? Now, I know what I'm about to say might sound kind of hard to believe, but, you know, I just gave some examples of some shit that's hard to believe that I'm sure people would believe if they started the rumors, right? But this ain't no rumor. This is like actual factuals, right? But it's this dude, man. First of all, he sound like Eartha Kitt. And y'all don't even know who this dude is, you know what I mean? Sinful might have roasted him before I doubt it, though, you know what I mean? He might have roasted him on Instagram, but probably not on YouTube because y'all don't know who he is, right? But it's this old man. He got to be at least 70 years old. So he's in his 70s. And when he talk, he sound like Eartha Kitt for real. Like, you remember when Mark is dialing. That nigga sound just like ain't no exaggeration, man. And maybe that's why he's so mad at Sinful. Sinful been going on 2.5 years, and he's still mad at him, man. I don't know if that got something to do with it, man. Like, maybe he jealous of Sinful voice or something. I don't know. Maybe every time he hears Sinful's voice, it reminds him of the voice that he wish he had. He wish he didn't sound like Eartha Kitt. I don't know. But the man sound like Eartha Kitt, man. I wish I had something with his voice on it. And I think I do. It's just like deep in the archive somewhere. I had to go digging to find it, and he ain't that important. But I wish I could. One day when I find the shit, I'm gonna let y'all hear this man's voice. So not only does he have the voice of a bitch, but he has the name of a bitch. He sound like a bitch, and he's called the name of a bitch. Like something that you would name a female, that's the name he got. This man is 70-something years old, and he goes by Delicious. I can't make this shit up. He sound like Eartha Kitt, and they call him Delicious. What grown-ass man, you know, certain generations I could kind of understand because, you know, shit is just a little different. Like, to me, it ain't gonna never be cool to call, as a man, to call yourself Delicious, right? But if you come up in today's times and you call yourself Delicious, I don't know, you know, everybody kind of like strange nowadays. So, you know, yeah, but it is what it is. And this dude is 70-something years old. I'm gonna show y'all something, right? Because I was gonna delete the shit, but then I told myself, like, nah, I ain't gonna delete it because I want y'all to see how much of a buster this dude is. Because it's one thing for me to say it, but it's another thing for y'all to see it. You know what I mean? Just to see how much of a buster this dude is. Hold on. I mean, just a straight mark. In the worst way. Like, dude, what's wrong with you? You could tell people that needed a hug when they was a kid and didn't get it. You know what I mean? You could tell people who didn't have nobody to love them and didn't love theyself when they was a kid. Where is this shit at, man? Hold on. Give me a second. I'm looking for it right now. I gotta show y'all this shit, man. You know, y'all like family to a pimp, man. So I gotta show y'all this shit. Oh, here it go. This shit is crazy. This dude is 70-something years old. Hold on, let me see if I can pull his picture up too. Hold on, so I can show y'all. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold up. Give me just a second. I'm getting it all together right now. And see, this is why people be tripping. See, this is why he upset, right? I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Let's get into it, man. No buster like this with no type of attention. You know, but this why he mad. He got 32 subscribers. He been having this channel since 2006. Well, let's see when he posted his first video, or his oldest video. This why he mad. Okay, he was posting videos 5 years ago. Oh, I guess he be going live too. He had 3 people watch this hour-long stream, bless his heart. Now, I know y'all probably thinking like, man, Freeze, this fool don't sound like no damn Eartha Kitt. You looking at him. Damn, I'm trying to get the. You looking at this fool and you like, man, Freeze, ain't no way in the world that somebody that look like that sound like Eartha Kitt, man. The dude sound like Eartha Kitt. I ain't telling you no bullshit. But see, everybody that have something to say about Sinful, right? They all got the same thing in common. All of them got a YouTube channel. It's just you don't know about it because they barely know about it. It's their channel. You know what I mean? So don't nobody else know about it. And then, you know, another thing. Now, me, I don't like putting jackets on nobody, right? I don't like, even as much of a buster as this dude is, right? I don't put jackets on nobody that don't fit. And I don't know for sure that they fit, right? I don't do that. But you see, damn, they keep on. I'm trying to show y'all that mugshot picture, right? So you see this mugshot that he got right here, right? This is somebody who claims, I can't remember how many times he said he done been charged with a felony but never been convicted. But he brags about that. He brags about all these charges that he done got, you know, felony charges that he done beat. He never been convicted of a felony, but he brag about, you know, that's just strange to me. You know, if you beat a felony or two or a few, I could get that. But if you just keep catching felonies and you don't never get convicted, something is strange to me. That's just me. You know, I ain't saying nothing about nothing, but that's just me, right? But anyway, let me show y'all the comment that this dude left. Now, you see him. You see how he look, right? Clearly an old man. He looked like about 70-something years old, right? Y'all see this man. He looked like a good 70-something, right? So y'all see I'm not, a pimp ain't exaggerating. You see how old this man look, right? Now, this is a comment that he made 5 hours ago. Just a weird ass dude. What is shit? Trying to blow it up so y'all can see it. Okay. Hold up. Okay. He says, quote, "This is some straight up bullshit. You spoke with no coroner. You are neither a family member nor are you a Canadian citizen. What was the coroner's name?" Mind you, I got to put this in there too because I don't think I told y'all that. But this is somebody who Sinful has never met in his life. This man and Sinful have never met. Never met. They don't know each other. He only knows Sinful from the internet. That's it. They don't know each other, right? So, what was the coroner's name? When you spoke with him, in what capacity did you speak with him? Did you speak to him by phone or did you go to Toronto and speak with him in person? The fact of the matter is the guy died from AIDS. As to how he got AIDS is not known, but for you to blame it on PE and COVID, which PE, I guess he mean pulmonary embolism, and COVID is hoot. What kind of grown ass man say hoot? That's how you know this fool lame as hell. You and Andre need to get your story straight. First, he lied and claimed he spoke with the coroner, and now you want to echo that same lie, which Dre actually spoke with the coroner just like I did. So, but anyway, you want to claim that this video is proof of what you say. The only thing this video is proof of is that your mouth is cut just like everybody else's. You lie when it suits you. Common sense would tell you no coroner worth his salt would tell a non-family member anything. If you put the rumors to rest, post the coroner's report, otherwise shut the F up. He was a PDF file that was sent to prison and did his time in protective custody, and then after going to Canada to seek treatment for AIDS, which I don't know why somebody would go to Canada, like, damn, you know what? I know they got treatment for the shit in US, but let me go to Canada just for the purpose of getting treatment for it just sounds stupid as hell. He died there. Since he was not a citizen, he was billed for medical services. This shit crazy. Like, where do you get this shit from? He was billed for medical services, and that is why the authorities kept his body hostage. I ain't know people do that. I ain't know the authorities keep bodies hostage, but until they recoup some of their money back. Not all of it. They kept his body hostage and said, "Give us some of the money and we'll let him go." Boy, this shit is nonsense, right? So this is just one of many. I just want y'all to see how ridiculous people are, right? Now, to people who don't know any better, this is why I'm doing this, right? It's not to give any attention to him. I give a less fuck about him. But I do this to put nonsense to rest, right? Because like I said, to people who don't know any better, he might sound like, at least part of that sound like it makes sense. Like, oh yeah, that is a good question. How did Freeze talk to the coroner if he ain't family, if he not a blood relative, and da-da-da-da-da. Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Hold on. Give me just a second. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Now, as everyone likes to say, these are receipts, right? You see this name right here? Roman D. Jovi. That is the name of the coroner in Mississauga. You think I'm bullshitting? Just Google Dr. Covey. Dr. Jovi, right? Roman D. Jovi. He's the coroner there. This is my email. You see right here, say, Freeze is it at gmail.com. These are conversations between the coroner and myself. This is when I sent him pictures so that we could identify Philip. This is my message to him. I had some pictures attached to this message. This is him responding to my message. These, as you see right here, these are the screenshots. These aren't the actual file, but this is like a response to my message. These are the screenshots. And I told him right here, greetings, Dr. Jovi. Hopefully these photos are good enough to positively identify Philip. If you need more from different angles, lighting, etc., please let me know and I'll find and send more. This was December 28th, 2022, 2 days after Philip passed away. Right? Now, I don't want to click on this picture because if you read right here, you see what it says. Here is a shrouded picture of just his face. Please have a look and advise me whether you think this is Philip or not, ... right? So this is him. We basically were sending each other pictures to make sure that we could identify Philip, right? And then this is another message regarding Philip. He says, hi, Jason. I received a call from the Ontario Funeral Transfer Company on January 13th asking me for the medical certificate of death, right? So, I just want to show y'all this because people get on the internet and say anything, right? They get on the internet and like, you ain't a family member. People just assume shit, but you've obviously never dealt with this. That's just like Mac Honky, talking about my test. Non-reactive, non-detected, yeah, non-detected. You know what I mean? That's somebody who obviously doesn't get tested, so he don't know what STD test results look like. On the same token, for somebody to say, oh, you didn't talk to the coroner because you're not a blood family member, that's somebody who's obviously never dealt with this type of situation before, because if they had, they wouldn't have said this nonsense. And not only did I speak with the coroner, again, like I said, Andre Taylor, he spoke with the coroner as well. We all was working together to handle this business. You know what I mean? So, again, I don't like, I'm not in the business of I'm not a dog chasing cars. A dog chase cars just for the sake of chasing cars. They don't even know why they chasing cars, trying to prove something to nobody. But me, I'm not into proving what I know to be a fact. Like, it don't matter what the world think. I know what the truth is. That's all that matter. If I'm the only person that knows the truth about me, I don't give a damn. Everybody else could think the truth is a lie. Everybody, the whole world could be against me. I'm on the side with the truth. So I wouldn't give a damn if the world was against me. As long as I'm on the side with the truth, I could sleep well at night. I'm cool. I'm not a liar. I don't live in a lie. I'm comfortable with who I am, good, bad, and ugly. There's no need for me to lie about anything. I don't have nothing to hide. I'm a grown ass man and one hell of a pimp. So I don't have nothing to lie about, right? But you have people like this that get on the internet and will just say anything. And then you have impressionable minds who see this shit and, it sound good, and they take it and run with it, and they perpetuate the same bullshit, right? So I just wanted to show you that, just in case in the future you ever have some type of discrepancy where a loved one is dealing with this type of situation, and excuse me, and people is arguing about who could do this and who can't do that, and no, you didn't, you lying. No, I just showed you. Not only am I not a blood relative, but I'm not in the same country. But I still was I was talking to the coroner every day for about 3 weeks. Every day we was talking on the phone, me and him, right? I'm pretty sure, this how weird people is, right? This how weird people is. They gonna see his name on there, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got a phone call about Philip from some weird motherfucker trying to act like they a family member, or, trying to question something, or just weird. People are strange, and part of me didn't want to do that for that sake, because I know that's how weird people are. They'll track him down, get his information, or his email address was on there. They'll probably try to send him an email on some bullshit. This how weird people, and these are grown ass people. These ain't kids doing this shit. These are grandparents, great grandparents. Dude probably got great grandkids running around somewhere. I know people younger than him with great grandkids. So he's old enough to be somebody, not just grandfather, but great grandfather. And this is how you parade on the internet. I'm just showing this, one, to dispel the bullshit, not about the details, but just the possibilities of what can happen, and how you shouldn't believe any and everything that people say on the internet without scrutiny, without fact checking, without looking to see if what this person is saying is true or not. Me, I fact check everything. I'm the fact check king. When I hear something on the internet that sound good like that, let's just say I'm just I guess I'm a nerd in that regard, right? I'm kind of nerdy when it comes to that. I'm always fact checking shit. But if I would have seen something like that, and I never been involved in nothing like that, like, damn, that do sound right. He not a family member. How was he able to? I'm a fact check it. I don't just take people's word for nothing. I've been in the streets too long. Motherfuckers will tell you anything. I don't never take nobody's word for nothing. I'm always going to fact check everything. So, but I know everybody ain't like that, especially in today's times. A lot of y'all take the internet as gospel. I told you, what I mean? Somebody could come out with a rumor right now like, man, they say Freeze got 12 toes. Freeze got 6 toes on each foot. Man, that's crazy, man. No wonder P so athletic and be working out in the gym so hard, man. He got all them extra toes and shit, man. He probably could do some hell of a shit with them extra 2 toes, man. Man, that's crazy, man. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it, man. But, a reliable source said it, so I believe it, man. I believe Freeze really over there with 12 toes on his feet. For real, though. They can say anything, man, and some people just be believing shit. But like I said, certain things, if it's too ridiculous, I don't even bother to fact check it. I just know it's a lie. Like I said, I've been in the streets too long. I know when somebody full of shit. Even on the internet, even if I can't prove it, I just got that type of discernment where I just know when somebody full of shit. But I know everybody ain't like that. So I do this to show you, like, you know, this is bullshit what this person is saying. You dig? And, you know, again, to show that I ain't got nothing to hide. Like, for real, though. You dig? Let me hydrate my game one more time, man. You know, dealing with these weird, and then I'm a hold on. We're gonna get into just how weird these people is. Shit, crazy. See, I don't get nothing out of getting on the internet and lying. Y'all see that, like, even things that are true, I don't just get on the internet and just say and do anything. Certain topics that's on fire right now, y'all see I won't even touch it, right? I'm not the person who, oh, this is hot, let me talk about this. You know what I mean? Because then people, this, you know, got snatched up by the Alphabet Boys from LA recently. It's all kind of people like, that's not even your lane. You don't even touch on these kind of topics. But because it's hot right now, you know, they speaking on it. It could be somebody with a fitness channel. It could be somebody with a finance channel. It could be somebody with a, you know, investment channel, whatever, you know. They don't even speak on street stuff and gang banging and all that type of stuff. But because this topic is hot right now, they going to jump on it and see if they could go viral and get a bunch of views and subscribers off of this topic right now, just for the sake of, you know, being hot or riding the wave. And, you know, that's really my lane because I'm really a street nigga for real. And I done been, you know, through the system and all. I done been to the county jail, penitentiary, all that, you know. Like, I done been in the streets for a long time, so I could validly touch on stuff like that. But again, like I said before, my integrity won't allow me to do that. So I'm just using that as one of many examples where I could speak on something and not just speak on it, but speak on it better than anybody else speaking on it. Because that situation that I'm talking about, you notice I ain't say no names, but y'all know who I'm talking about. If I wanted to, I could touch on that shit and do it better than anybody who's done it so far. You dig? So, but again, I don't just get on here and say and do anything and everything, right? I talk about what I want to talk about. And what I don't want to keep on talking about, what I don't want to build my platform on is talking about other people. I'm a pimp. I got game. So I get on here and kick game. Because that's what I know. I don't want to sit on here and talk about a bunch of people that I don't know and talk like I do know, talk as if I do know them when I know damn well I don't. And, you know, all that, you know, that's what the bitches do. I'm a pimp. Like, I'm not finna get on here and do what bitches do. You know, like, some stuff is cool, you know, to talk about, you know, stuff that, certain things it's not so sensitive and, you know, active right now. You know, I might speak on, right? But again, this ain't gonna be no gossip platform. This ain't gonna be no platform where I'm just, you know, on here talking about a bunch of other people every day. Every day I'm talking about other people. You know what I mean? Like the old saying go, you got 3 different kind of people in the world. You got successful, semi-successful, and unsuccessful people. Successful people talk about ideas and plans and visions and things like that. Semi-successful people talk about experiences, you know, events, things of that nature. Unsuccessful people talk about other people. Now, that don't all the way apply in today's times because you have some people that are very successful from talking about other people, right? Especially on YouTube. Some people's whole platform is talking about other people, and they big and they doing numbers and they checking their money and all of that. And you know, that's cool, but that's not what I'm on. You dig? Like, I'm the same person on here that I am in real life off of here. Like, if you was to sit down and chop it up with me off of here, I'm the same person. If you see me moving around like many of you have, cross country, a lot of y'all done seen me in your city before by myself, or maybe with a bitch or two or a few. But, you know, I'm the same person everywhere. I don't switch up and become a new person depending on what the circumstance or the environment is. I'm the same me, always have been, always will be, right? So, you know, again, I don't just get on here just to say and do anything. But when I see people doing bullshit and it can be used as a teachable moment, then I'll do that. And, you know, this Eartha Kitt sounding, you know, great grandmother named Delicious, you know what I mean? As much of a buster and a lame and a weirdo as he is, I saw this as a teachable moment. That's why, like I said, I didn't even want to delete his comment. As foul as it was, as, you know, inaccurate as it was, you know, I wanted everybody to just see just how weird people can be, which a lot of y'all already know people weird, but I just wanted to use that as an example, and then also dispel the bullshit that a 70-something-year-old man could get on the internet and say, you know, without validity. I just showed you the proof. Now, you know, if you want to be that weird about something that don't even involve you, then, you know, contact Dr. Jovi and ask him about me. Y'all know my name is Jason Wilridge. That's what he knows me as. Ask him. You know, that wasn't that long ago. I'm pretty sure he remember. But yeah, just, you know, if you that weird about it, if you want to be that lame about it, you know what I mean? And you just don't believe, like, you think Freeze went and made up the emails with dates on them. Hold on, let's go back to that. You know, if you think I just made this up, you know what I mean? You see these emails are dated. December 28th, 2022. December 29th, 2022. January 18th, 2023. You know, if you think I just made some fake ass emails with attachments and messages and all that shit up, if you think I made this email up, if you think this ain't a real email for Dr. Jovi, you know what I mean? Dr. Jovi at bell.net. If you think that's a fake email, you know what I mean? Like, one thing for sure, if you Google Roman D. Jovi, he gonna pop up. Matter of fact, let's do it. Let's do it right now. Matter of fact, me, Dr. Roman D. Jovi. I guess he's a gastrion. I don't even know how to say that word, and I don't know what that is. But as a family physician and an emergency doctor, hold on, let's see. Right. You see there? He has been a provincial coroner in Ontario since 2017. So, you see, I just randomly Googled this shit. They gonna say I made this website up too. This is a fake ass website that Freeze made up. You know what I mean? That's why I want y'all to understand I'm not doing this to prove these people wrong, because they, you know, this one thing about suckers, right? they gonna say whatever they want to say. Even after seeing all of this, they gonna say all of this is fake, it's lies. They gonna keep saying that, I didn't talk to the coroner because I ain't a blood family member. They gonna keep saying that shit. They gonna keep saying, bro, ran to Canada because he was running from a case. Now he ran to Canada because he was trying to get treatment for the AIDS. They just they gonna say what they want to say. Suckers like that, they just have a problem with the truth. But you see here, I had a conversation with this man. Let's see if nah, I ain't gonna do all that. But you see, Pimp had a conversation with that man. And this is just email, but like I said, on the phone, me and him was talking every day. We was talking on the phone every day. Every day. For weeks. We talked on the phone every day for weeks. Working on getting that shit done. You dig? So I know for some people it's hard to imagine, being that solid because, a lot of these people ain't never loved theyself like that, let alone love somebody else like that to, go out of their way to hold somebody down like that in their demise, man. But it's real. It happens. I'm not the only person in the world like this. It's other people in the world like this. It's just if you's a buster and a sucker, people like us don't mess with people like y'all. So that's why you can't imagine somebody like me existing, because anybody that you've ever crossed paths with in your 70-something years of living that was anything remotely close in character to me, they gonna see how much of a buster you is, and they gonna stay away from you. So you'll never get to know, whoever in your life was like me. You'll never see that side of them because you're just too much of a buster. You didn't turn 70-something years old and just start being a buster yesterday. Nah, you started young as a buster. You know what I mean? Your name is Delicious, so you probably was playing with Barbie dolls and shit like that back in the 50s when you was a little girl. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you've been a buster since way back. You a veteran buster. You dig? But hold on. Palm, as always, good looking with the $10 holla. Freeze, it would be fire if I could do some A&R work with you. I already have a relationship with DJ Fresh, Jay Worthy, Polyester, Anthony Danza, etc. That is if you get back on the music tip. Blessings, Pete. R.I.P. Sin. Yeah, and I'm already knowing that you like super savvy about the music shit too, so that ain't a bad idea. Tyler, as always, good looking with the $2 holla. Hit the like. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, man. So, again, the bottom line to me showing you that is to show you that people will get on the internet and say anything. So unless you can see concrete proof of what somebody is saying, don't believe it. As sensible as it may sound, as logical as it may sound, as believable as it may sound, if you cannot prove it to be factual, do not believe it. Don't take shit and run with it. That's why I put that on there, because, see, look, let me show you what this type of bullshit does. Trying to find that other comment. See, look, hold on, let me show y'all. This is the effect that it has on people who don't know any better. Now, I just read y'all this Encyclopedia Britannica comment that he made, right? This was 5 hours ago. And then after that, 4 hours ago on the same video, somebody else says right here, were y'all related or something? Normally, only family will have access to the coroner's report. Or you were told this by his family. You see there, this comment was motivated by this comment. So that's why I have to get on here and dispel the bullshit. But like I said, it's bigger than just this comment. It's anything like this. You know what I mean? It's anything like this. There's people will get this. I'm just showing you that people will get on the internet and say anything. You can't believe nothing. Me, I don't believe shit. I don't believe nothing nobody say on the internet. Nothing. If I don't know it to be factual already myself, I don't believe nothing. I don't believe shit people say on the internet. And I wish more of you would be that way. I wish more of you would not be so easily proven, like an easy sell. I wish more of y'all wasn't so easy to sell, because I'm pretty sure that there's people who read that comment and, you know, it casted more doubt in their mind about what I'm saying. Again, I don't get on the internet and talk about what I don't know about, and I don't get on the internet and lie. Just think about that. What is that to lie about? Why would I get on here and lie about speaking to a coroner? What benefit? See, I don't do shit that don't benefit me. And whether it could benefit me or not, I'm not a liar. I don't lie. Only people I'm a lie to is a district attorney and a judge and the police. That's it. What police I ain't gonna say nothing to. I'm gonna exercise my right to remain silent. I'm not saying nothing to the police. But as far as an actual lie, I'm only lying to the judge and the DA. That's it. I ain't lying to nobody else. So nobody is important enough or powerful enough to make me want to lie to them and convince them, you know, because anybody who would believe some bullshit like that, who are you to lie to? Like, just think about that. Anybody whose mind is small enough to believe everything they see on the internet, who are you to lie to? What are you doing with your life? Who are you being a blessing to? Who benefits by knowing you? See, that's the thing. A lot of these people don't nobody benefit by knowing them. Nobody benefits from being associated with them in any kind of way. And, you know, at 70 something years old, that's what the problem is. You know what I mean? See, these dudes, they get old and be husbands and they wish they wasn't husbands. You know, he want to be a young player. That's why he be bothering people in the game. He want to be a young player. Maybe his career or whatever it was supposed to be didn't go the way he wanted it to. And that's why he bitter at the young cats in the game, you know what I mean, having motion and doing their thing. Maybe that's why he mad, because he wish it was him. Right? And his reality is that he's probably asleep right now because he got to get up and make his wife breakfast in the morning. You know, she like her breakfast ready at a certain time. She likes her eggs, you know, over easy, sunny side up. He know the way she like her bacon. You know, he got to position her slippers in the right space so when she wake up and sit up on the bed, her feet just, you know, touch the slippers. They right there. And if they out of place, he might get popped upside the head, you know, so he don't want them problems. So he sleep right now so he could get up, make his wife breakfast in the morning and, you know, keep his life as copacetic as he possibly can. Right? That's his reality. You know what I mean? His reality is he got to hand wash his wife's panties with a toothbrush. That's his reality. You know what I mean? His reality is, you know, he got to wear an apron that say kiss the cook when he making his wife dinner at night every night. You know what I mean? He's a house husband. That's his reality. You know what I mean? So because he ain't got no life, he want to get on the internet and bother people that do have a life. You know, and I'm sure he's watching this, and if he ain't watching it, he's definitely gonna see it. You know what I mean? I done blocked him on Facebook. I don't know if I blocked him on Instagram. I don't even know if I ever seen him on Instagram. Probably have blocked him. I don't know. But, you know, this how weird he is. Okay, so this how weird this dude is. This same dude, you know, he's done this a few times, right? I don't know if it's like me losing Facebook pages over the years or him losing Facebook page over whatever the case, right? But there's been several times where he friend requests me, right? And then when I accept his friend request, he immediately get to talking shit about me and Sinful. Like, this is before Sinful even passed away. He been doing this shit for a long time. He'll send me a friend request on Facebook. Send me a request. Then when I accept his buster ass, it's like he just couldn't wait to start talking shit. You know what I mean? And I had to tell certain loved ones of mine, because I done had people, you know, get in the comment section and go back and forth with his buster ass. I had to tell him, like, you know, he just an old miserable house husband. You know what I mean? Just stall him out. Don't even pay him no mind. You know, he's blocked now. You know, don't even worry about him. But this is what he does. Then one time, this is some years back, I was in Vegas, right? And I'm walking down the strip. I think I was by myself. This old ass, you see how old he is? He chased me down. He chased me down on some groupie shit. Like, I don't know if he thought I had a backstage and a VIP pass to give him, but I didn't. You know what I mean? But that's the way he chased me down. He chased me down like I was who's somebody that was hot in his time. He chased me down like I was Jackie Wilson back in his day. You know what I mean? Or Sam Cooke or somebody. That's how he chased me down, man. He chased me down like I was Wilson Pickett or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He chased me down like I was little Stevie Wonder. You know, not Stevie Wonder. He chased me down like I was little Stevie Wonder. You know what I mean? Like, just picture this old ass man named Delicious that sound like Eartha Kitt chasing you on the Las Vegas Strip. That's what he did. And I'm not bullshitting. He really literally ran to catch up to me from behind. Like, pause. I'm walking and he's, down the way from where I just came, somewhere back there. And he ran down, chased me down with his old ass and tapped me on the shoulder. It was kind of like even lightweight out of breath. Like, hey, yeah, I know you from Facebook. My name is D. Gordon Franks. Like, oh, okay, all right. Be easy, be cool. You know what I mean? Like, and he an old man, so he probably don't remember this shit. But me, I got a memory like an elephant. I remember everything, and I remember when he did that. So that shows you that he's been a fan of mine. You notice I haven't called him a hater, because he ain't really a hater. He's an obsessed fan, though. An obsessed fan. Kind of scary, because he almost like Robert De Niro in the movie The Fan. You know what I mean? You remember the movie The Fan? Some of y'all are probably too young to remember that movie, but it was a movie in the 90s called The Fan with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes and Benicio del Toro. And Benicio del Toro and Wesley Snipes, they was baseball players. They played for the San Francisco Giants. Robert De Niro was an obsessed fan, and he did some wild shit in the movie. That's how this dude Tata Lalicious is. You know what I mean? That's his name, Tata Lalicious. He kind of scares me because I'm glad that he don't know where I'm at or how to get to me and all of that, because he might do something like in the movie The Fan. But Tata Lalicious, he's just an obsessed fan. He not no hater. But this old ass grandmother really chased me down on the Las Vegas Strip just to tell me that we was Facebook friends. And, you know, hold on, let me show y'all that again. This why he mad. You see this video a year ago, he got 28 views. This video a year ago, he got 20 views, March 24th, 2024. Do he got any video that got 50 views? Let's see. What's his most popular video? Oh, shit. Cooking with Gas. He got 63 views from 2 years ago till now. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Let me see. He had 32 subs. Let me see if one of y'all subscribed to his ass. Oh, shit. Hold on. Drum roll. Oh, okay. Y'all got some sense. Y'all got some sense. I was hoping didn't one or two of y'all subscribe to him. Didn't nobody subscribe to him since I showed y'all this shit. So y'all make me feel good, man. Y'all make me feel good about the family. You know what I mean? We ain't got no family members up in here this this following these types of guys. You know what I mean? And he's a prime example of just because somebody is old, that doesn't mean they're wise. Just because somebody is been on the earth for a lot more years than you doesn't mean that they got a whole bunch of game. You know what I mean? He's a prime example of that. Because this dude, I've been seeing him on social media for years, man. He don't be kicking no game. Hold on. Wait, let's go back to, we going to give him a view. Should we give him a view? Let's watch this video. Oh, y'all can hear his voice. Yeah, we got to watch this video. I'm tripping. I told y'all he sound like Earth the Kid, right? Here we go. Hold on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on. Even his old man grunt sound like Earth the Kid. That man got up and said, yeah. Hold on. Oh, shit. Listen to this shit. This nigga ain't even said nothing and he already hilarious. What kind of old man get up like that? Yeah. What was that? Hold on. I gotta hear that shit again. Y'all know I'm stupid, right? Y'all already know how stupid I am. We gotta go back to OG Ron C. Chopped up, not slopped up. You dig? Here we go. Oh, shit. I'm stupid. Man, y'all know I'm stupid, man. Don't act like you didn't know I was stupid. Don't act like you just came in here and just found out right now that Freeze is stupid. Y'all know I've been stupid. You know I got to hear that shit one more time. Y'all ain't even heard him talk yet. Wait till you hear him talk. Hold on. Wait till you hear this fool talk. This shit is hilarious. God damn. Yeah.
Well, why don't you
Look at him with his glass of wine, just like an old bitch.
go back out and go back in?
Y'all heard him? Listen to him talk. Watch this fool talk. He said, hold on, let me pull up Eartha Kitt first. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta pull up that Marcus darling. Hold on. My internet moving kind of slow right now for some reason. I don't know why. Excuse my pimping. Come on. Marcus darling. Woo, shit. This nigga sound just like her.
Are you trying to imply that I... Oh, no, I see what you're
Marcus, darling.
Hey!
Hold on.
You still got that old live one there.
Well, there's another one behind that.
Now y'all telling me this nigga don't sound just like Eartha Kitt. Hold on.
No, I see what
Marcus, darling.
Hey!
And not only do he sound like Eartha Kitt, this nigga look like Eartha Kitt. He just got the mustache. They look like twins though.
Well, it's up to you to find it.
I'm looking. Latest Mr. Woo.
Nope.
Hold on. Nope, not yet.
Nigga, start talking. We trying to hear your stupid ass voice. Hold on. Here we go. I think right here you might start talking.
So anyway, I told you that Gordon D. Frankie page. It's got some scandalous shit on there, man. What they've done is they've gone.
Hey, who could sit and have a conversation with this nigga and take him seriously though? Like, who could sit and listen to this voice? He sound just like Eartha Kitt. Dead the fuck on. Hold on, I want to hear the part where she like, I don't have any panties, Marcus. Hold on.
Hey, how you doing, Lady Eloise?
I don't have any panties on.
Yes, lady.
That nigga sound just like her.
My pictures, and they've used family pictures.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh man. Am I tripping? Hold on, I gotta do a poll, man. Hold on, we gotta do a poll. We gotta do a poll. Cause I have to know that I'm not tripping. I need y'all to let me know that I'm not tripping. We have to do a poll. Hold on. Because I need y'all to let me know. Because I might be tripping. I don't think I'm tripping, but y'all might think I'm tripping though. So to dispel any doubt that Freeze might be tripping. Oh wait, I gotta do it on here, I think. Hold on. We have to do a poll. Cause this nigga, he sound just like Eartha Kitt, man. I don't care what y'all say, but I am curious. Y'all might not agree. Yeah, so that's his name, Tatalalicious. You know what I mean? So we trying to find out, do Tatalalicious sound like Eartha Kitt? Yes or no? And let's go back and listen. Have a listen again. Oh wait.
About some gay shit. And oh man, it's just scandalous. And they're having conversations, like I said, they're having conversations with each other, pretending to be me.
Nigga, ain't nobody pretending to be Eartha Kitt, man. Stop it. Ain't nobody having conversations to be pretending to be your Eartha Kitt sounding ass, man. Stop it. You see how people, that's again, another example of how people get on the internet and say anything. Can't nobody pretend to be you. You sound like Eartha Kitt. Only Eartha Kitt sound like Eartha Kitt. And she's deceased now. So you the only person left alive that got that voice. The only other person who had that voice was Eartha Kitt, and she gone now. So you the only person that sound like that. Can't nobody pretend to be you. You know what I mean? Even with some AI. Well, I don't know. Yeah, they got AI nowadays. Maybe somebody could, pretend to be you. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what I was going to play. Yeah, just hold on.
Marcus, darling.
Hey, how you?
Now listen to this fool voice.
So I asked him, he tag teamed his brother, and then he came back on. He's now called Love Pastor Prez. He's a preacher now.
Oh, his buster ass talking about president. So he trying to say president was on here trying to pretend to be him. See, I know president's voice. President don't sound nothing like his Eartha Kitt ass, man. See, you see how people just be getting up. Now I know he full of shit. You know what I mean? And Prez, he probably don't know how to do all that AI shit. And even if he did, I'm sure he wouldn't to sound like Eartha Kitt. Like, who gonna do that? You know what I mean? People just say anything.
The boy can't preach. He can't even read without moving his lips.
This dude is so lame. But I just wanted to see, I just wanted to show y'all that I wasn't bullshitting. He really do sound like Eartha Kitt.
How you doing, Lady Eloise?
I don't have any panties on.
This is Lady
Hold on. I want to go to that other part too. Do they got that scene on here, man? I don't see that one on here, man. They don't have the other scene. Oh, wait. This might be it.
Exciting.
Wait, where is that scene, man, where they was in the bedroom? I'm trying to find the one where they was in the bedroom, man. They This fool sound just like her, though.
I find it very exciting as well.
I'm serious. He can't preach. But anyway.
Man, same voice, man. So y'all get the point, man. Y'all see what I'm talking about. Y'all see a pimp ain't crazy. Y'all see that this man, not only does he sound exactly like Eartha Kitt, he kind of favors her a little bit too. You know what I mean? A little light-skinned woman, older. Same thing. You know what I mean? Eartha Kitt, long-lost twin sister. But in the words of my brother Sinful to P,
but getting back to this game that I never left.
That we never left. You dig? Like I said, I just wanted to you stupid Unsunken one says clap off. Yeah, I was trying to find the part where she did that, man, but they probably don't have that on YouTube, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, man. But again, I'm doing all of this to show that people will get on the internet and say anything, and I don't want y'all to be the type of people, if you're the type of person that's inclined to not only soak up game but apply game to every situation in life, because as I always say, game is the solution for everything. If you're the type of individual that likes game, likes to soak up game, likes to apply game, then, you know, you don't need to be listening to people like that. And he's not the only one. You know, the internet is filled with people like him. It's just disappointing that, you know, he's old enough to be somebody's great grandmother and he's still acting like this. You know what I mean? This video right here, and we've been live for an hour and 15 minutes. We probably got more views during this live stream than his entire channel. Hold on, let me go back to it. Let me see how many views his entire channel got. Let's see. Okay, he got 3,090 views. So, I don't know. We might outdo him before this stream is over with. Definitely before the day is over with, we're going to outdo him. But this is why people be mad, though. This is why people have such a problem with Sinful, because they want to be the person. Like, he wants to be Sinful to P. He want to be like D. Gordon Franks. He want to be the guy that y'all come to and soak up game and, you know, do consultations with, look to him with the same regard that you look to Sinful. He want to be that. He just one of many people that talk shit about Sinful, but you got a YouTube channel too. It's just that don't nobody know your YouTube channel because you ain't about shit. You's a buster. You's a sucker. But, you know, all the jealousy, you know, they always talking about how Sinful, you know, and even myself, you know, getting on the internet, you know, giving free game and all this old bullshit, man. The game is for whoever it's meant to be for. Like, whoever's meant to have the game, gonna have the game. There's nothing that I could do to stop you from having the game or stop anybody from having the game. If the game is meant for you, it's meant for you. And the game ain't for everybody. So, you know, some people might watch my channel and be like, man, Freeze lame as hell. Freeze ain't talking about shit. Freeze ain't got no game. And they'll move right on. You dig? And it is what it is. No hard feelings. I ain't mad. You know, this shit ain't for everybody. But it is for whosoever will soak it up. You dig? So, but you have people like him, again, that'll talk shit about Sinful, somebody who has what they wish they had on YouTube, a channel with a following, but, you know, none of their channels, man, I could, if I really wanted to, I could show you about 20 people like him that talk shit about Sinful, but they have a YouTube channel that ain't doing shit. I could, like, if I really wanted to, if I just wanted to take the time to do that, I could show you at least 20 people like that. Probably more, but I know for sure I could show you 20. Like, if I just want to dig all they little, you know, it's like, you know, you ever drop your credit card or your car keys or just something between the seats in the car, and it's like you got to dig down in there, and then you can't reach it, so you got to get out the car, move the seat all the way up, go in the back seat and look up under there, try to get your you know, I don't want to do all that's how their YouTube channel is. You know what I mean? It's like somebody dropped their YouTube channel between the seats, and, you know, I'm digging, I'm trying to find their YouTube channel, but it ain't nowhere down there. You know what I mean? And then I move the seat up and I go in the back and I look under there, I lift the floor mat up, you know what I mean? Trying to find their YouTube channel, don't see it nowhere. And then next time I go clean the car and I vacuum the carpet, the YouTube channel gets sucked up in the carpet. You know what I mean? That's how they shit is. You know what I mean? Like, their YouTube channel got vacuumed up a long time ago, man. Didn't nobody miss it? Didn't nobody remember it or forget about it or nothing? You know, their YouTube channel just got sucked up in the vacuum somewhere. Don't nobody know where it's at. Nobody gonna miss it. Nobody even knew it was there in the first place. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. But that's why they mad at Sinful, man. They channel. So if you ever see these dudes talking shit about Sinful, just remember that their YouTube channel got vacuumed up at the car wash. And nobody's ever going to miss it. You dig? And that's what they mad about. You know? They wish it was Sinful's channel vacuumed up in the car wash, but his channel is too big to fall between some seats in the car and get vacuumed up. You dig? But they small enough. Yeah, Sharif like loose change. That's what their channel is like. It's like loose change. Like if you vacuum up some loose change in the car, you might suck your teeth like, damn. And then but you gonna keep going. You know what I mean? Like you ain't gonna like be all bent out of shape because you vacuumed up a couple of 50 cents or 65 cents or something. You know what I mean? You just gonna drats. You know what I mean? Just keep on going. But that's how their YouTube channel is, man. That's you seen that? Hold on. Now you tell me what you would rather have. Or what you would rather, do. Would you rather, I'll ask you this. Would you rather have a sign on the Las Vegas Strip that says, why lie, I need a beer? Or would you rather spend 50 minutes watching this video? Somebody had a gun in my head. I'm not the type that's gonna stand on the strip in Las Vegas and hold a cardboard sign and say, why lie, I need a beer. I don't even drink beer or alcohol at all. But if somebody put a gun in my head, was like, Freeze, you better choose. Either you gonna stand on this strip with this sign, or you gotta watch 50 minutes of Tatalicious. Give me the sign, man. You know what I mean? Run that sign, man. Shit. I only gotta do it 50 minutes, right? I just gotta stand out there with the sign, hold it for 50. Okay, run the sign, man. Cause I ain't trying to waste 50 minutes of my life listening to Tatalicious with this cat woman Eartha Kid ass voice. You know what I mean? And I might scrape up a few dollars in that hour. You know what I mean? And I might go put it in the gas tank. I'm depending on how much I get, I might be able to treat myself to dinner, nice salad somewhere. You know what I mean? I might could go get a smoothie. Go to Smoothie King or something, give me a smoothie, a fruit smoothie. You know what I mean? It's all kind of things I could, and it's the Las Vegas Strip. You know what I mean? Somebody might give me, they might hand me some beer. Even though I don't drink beer, but I could give it to somebody else, you know what I mean? And make their day. That'll be my good deed for the day. Somebody give me a case of beer or something, I could give it to somebody who does drink beer, and everybody walks away happy. But if I spend 50 minutes listening to Tatalicious with this Eartha Kid ass voice, like, just imagine like what I could be missing out on in life for those 50 minutes. Like, that's crazy. I'm not doing it. Run me the sign. Like Britney Spears said back in the day, give me the sign. Shout out Britney Spears, man. Sylvia, good looking with the $10 holla. You are definitely your brother's keeper. Salute. Much respect. Long live Sinful to P. Indeed, Sylvia, I appreciate you. We got to hold it down. P.O.P. Hold it down, baby. Brother Bill, good looking with the $2 holla. You stupid Bill. I can't even read your comment out loud. I didn't even think about that, but oh man. He sound like Dexter's Lab villain. You talking about Man Dork. With that laugh. He do sound like that. That's stupid. I never would have thought of that, but he do sound like Man Dork. That's funny as hell. Bill, you crazy. Something wrong with you too. See, that's why me and Bill so cool. Something wrong with both of us. Oh shit. Oh man. Y'all see something wrong with all of y'all. Sharif, you crazy. Dude sounded like Maya Angelou with the flu. Oh my goodness. Y'all cutting up in this chat, man. Something wrong with y'all. For real though. On Instagram, young Gog King Hefe says, I've been 32 days of no liquor, no or beer. I just had to say that. King Hefe, man, congratulations. You dig? Yeah. No alcohol, man, for 32 days. You know, that's a beautiful thing, man. You know, I encourage you to keep it up, man. It's a beautiful feeling, man, especially when you develop yourself to the point where you could just easily, like me, I could easily be in a house full of people drinking. I do it all the time on the holidays, you know, everybody drinking, and I'm cool. You dig? Like when you get to that point, that's when it's just like beautiful, you know? And, you know, me, I only treat myself on, you know, special occasions. In the past, this year it'll be 14 years since I stopped drinking. And in the past 14 years, I've had alcohol, I want to say 15 times. And it wasn't like a every year type of thing. Like I went years without drinking over these past 14 years. Like I think I went 5 years straight with not a drop of alcohol. You dig? But then when I do drink, the only thing I drink is the Rosé Nectar Imperial Moet. On the special occasion that I do drink, that's the only thing that I drink. You dig? So yeah, man, it's a bit, but when I first stopped, like I said, when I first stopped, I went at least 5 years with not one drop of alcohol. Probably longer than that. I know for sure it was at least 5 years, though. Maybe 6 or 7. I can't remember. But I told myself that, though, too. When I stopped drinking, I told myself that if I ever did drink again, this is the only thing that I'm going to drink. You know, some shit that go in a glass like this, you dig? Like this love shit, man. But yeah, keep going, man. 100, my loved one, that blue fire. Good looking, Juan. Appreciate you, man. We popped a bottle for your birthday to celebrate 1 year. Yeah, that was my 40th, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, like special occasions like that. That, you know, that was 40, man. A lot of people who I love didn't make it to 40, man. You know, so where I come from, that's a big deal to make it to 40 years old. So, yeah, I had to pop a bottle for my 40th, you dig? I'm 1 in 15, exceptionalism. For sure, you dig? Yeah, man, shout out 100, man. Hey, and for those of y'all that ain't listening to 100's music, you tripping. If you ain't hip to 100, you really slacking. You know, we can't listen to Eartha Kitt without listening to 100. Let me put y'all up on game. Can't listen to that Eartha Kitt sounding Buster without listening to 100. You dig? Hold on. Yeah, if y'all ain't hip to bro, y'all tripping. Let me put y'all up on games if y'all like some good P music. You dig? Some good game related music. You dig? Hold on. Put y'all up on game one time for the one time.
6K here. Shit, down like.
We'll get to the video now. Look at that.
I can feel it. Turn me up in the headphones. That's rapper shit right there.
Disease.
I'm finna pop it, been too humble on niggas. Usually chillin' by the water, I'm going jungle on niggas. I'm thinking ape shit, add me to your playlist. Searching for the ism, gotta add me to her pay list. Write the realest, if you leave me out then it's a fake list. It's a difference, y'all gotta see this shit. Cadillac ism, hoes blush before they rush when I pull up in that CT6. Oh, the diamonds, Eases, VVs, bitch, I'm verified and very serious. Hoes be compromised and very curious. Upper echelon, niggas can't get next to wine. Oh, yo, bitch in pocket, why she texting wine? Seen them out and I was next to clown. Y'all ain't seen the best of wine. Not yet, I'm from the projects. Look me in my eyes, yes, I was God's project. I got a purpose at hand. Catching the bitch easy, I got a superfluous hand. But my keep hand stronger. They knock me down when I get up again, I keep getting stronger. I'ma talk shit forever like the beat getting longer. Standing on all 10, got my feet getting stronger. Bitches bringing it in, got my sleep getting longer.
I've been going.
We'll see the video. Oh, what? We'll get to the video now. Look at that.
I've been going through it, I'ma get to the end though. Cadillac pimpin', I've been thinking about a benzo. Bitch irritating, I've been thinking about her friend though. Always wanna start, she don't never wanna end though. Stay cool, really all you can do. If a bitch make her plate, I make sure she eat the food. Ain't about what she say, it's about what she prove. Cut from a different cloth, but the bitch look better new. Cut her off till she bring me better news. 10K ain't enough, I done seen better blue. Say my game strict, she ain't seen better rules. She done been across the states, you ain't met a better dude. Bitch, it's all in your head. I'm all in her pockets and you all in her bed. She know I ain't asking twice. She like you because you bad. You in love with her throat. I'm just trying to get ahead. Me and Jelly don't jam. Only interested in bread. Tell her bring a full loaf. Went and bought a fur coat. Popping bottles with my partners. I've been thinking about a boat. I've been thinking about a lake. And the bitch got me frosty. I've been thinking about the cake. I don't care about her period. I don't care if it's late. Tell her pop a plan B. Then it's back to plan A. If she ever violate, that's just more she gotta pay. She can catch her attitude as long as she catch a date. Pay the fine, then it's fine. I give her a clean slate. I might change her rotors. I ain't giving her a break. And I be moving bitches. It look like I'm moving weight. If a bitch try to stress me, touche. Ain't no playing in my face. Ain't no playing with my pay. Tell her bring my dreams closer by the end of the day. On my pimpin', every bitch come with problems. My solutions is expensive. My solutions is expensive.
You are so fucking rude.
Revoke the bitch cause she ain't picking up what I'm putting down. Might demote the bitch until you make 100, don't come round.
At the pressure like run me the sack, but don't step out of bounds. You wanna be with me, but bitch, I need you out of town.
Yeah, man. Damn.
He did glaze this bitch.
What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, man. Damn, my internet is moving like hella slow. What y'all think about that though, man? I know it's fire, you know what I mean? But I'm curious to know what y'all think though. Hold on, because my internet is kind of lagging a little bit. Let me shut a few things down. Shut some shit down. Oh, oop, not that. Hold up. Bam, bam. Oh, I forgot about IG too. I hope IG didn't do no bullshit. Okay, I think we still good. Cause you know IG be tripping off of music. YouTube might give me a copyright strike, but that's my bro, so I ain't tripping. Long as Juan get the money, we good. You dig? Yeah, and you're right, Juan. Them visuals was dope. Like, that was, not only was the music good, but the visual is definitely on point. So yeah, man, y'all go ahead and whatever music platform you listen to your music on, go subscribe to 100. Whether you on YouTube Music, and on YouTube, everybody watch music videos on YouTube. Go to YouTube and subscribe to his music channel on YouTube. And whatever other platform you on, Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit, subscribe to him, man, so you'll get notified, because he stay dropping new music all the time. He doing his thing right now, and he's actually dope as hell. You dig? So yeah, support 100. He gonna give you 100 reasons why, and then some, to support the heat. You dig? Yeah, man, I want to hear a good progress report from bro. He got 397 subscribers right now, man. He should have at least 425 before this thing over with. At least, if not more, you dig? For real, though. Okay, 2 of y'all done subscribed to him already, just that quick. You see there? You see what this game do? Yeah, man, go ahead and subscribe to Juan, because I know y'all already listening to a lot of bullshit. And then also, I want y'all to subscribe to this channel too. Hold on. Yeah, y'all do me a favor, man, and he's in the chat right now. But y'all go ahead and subscribe to God's Gift to the Game. He just getting his YouTube channel cracking, as you can see. It's a damn shame. He just started. This YouTube channel brand new, and he bigger than Tata Lalicious. Tata Lalicious got 32 subscribers, and he been on YouTube for years. You know what I mean? God's Gift to the Game, he just started this channel. And got 41 subscribers already. He done passed up Tata Lalicious just that quick. You know what I mean? But y'all do me a favor, man, and go ahead and subscribe to God's Gift to the Game. Kicking good game, you dig? Positive affirmations and things of that nature, you dig? Good energy on there, man. Go ahead and subscribe to him. Give him some encouragement, man, because that's how this YouTube shit be, man. Sometimes somebody will get started on here, and then, they might have a good thing going, but, it can be discouraging sometimes, and, life happens and all that type of stuff. So, sometimes people fall off. Y'all done seen me, be inconsistent as hell on YouTube, man. But we here now. And we consistent now. So that's all that matters. No time like the present. But yeah, man, y'all go ahead and give God's Gift to the Game some acknowledgement and some encouragement by subscribing to his channel, you dig? And also subscribe to 100. God's Gift is in the chat, so y'all could go ahead and you could just click on his thing right there in the chat and subscribe to him that way. And then let me type in Juan and put him hold on. Put Juan in the comments and pin the comment. Hold on. Hold up. Damn. But yeah, y'all see the pinned comment, man. Just type that in on wherever you listen to your music at. Type in 100 spelled the way it is in the pinned comment, and you can find him there. His music is on all platforms. Whatever platform you listen to your music on, he's there. You dig? So go ahead and subscribe to him. Run his streams up. Listen to his. I ain't even got to tell y'all to run his streams up. Y'all gonna do that anyway. You heard one song right there, but as soon as you subscribe to his music page, whatever platform you listen to your music on, as soon as you hear like a few songs, you're gonna be on it, because bro, he don't drop nothing, no bullshit. And I don't be just co-signing everybody, you know. If it's somebody that I'm cool with but their music is whack, I probably will just be quiet. Cause that's my partner, but they music whack, so I probably will just be like, yeah, y'all go ahead and support bro. But Juan music is dope, so I ain't even got to tell you to run the streams up. All you got to do is go listen to just a few of his songs, and you gonna like everything he done dropped so far. And like I said, he constantly putting out new shit, man. So yeah, I want to see Juan be, 2025. I want to see this be his year with the music, man. I really want to see his shit blow up this year, for real, because it's well deserved. Like he's no knock to anybody else, and not to discredit anybody else, but he's doper than a lot of people that's big right now. Like, from his marketability to his actual talent to the visuals, everything, he doper than a lot of people that's big right now. And when you look at him, I know some of y'all probably seen that video just now and you was like, damn, he ain't big. He ain't blew up yet. Nah, but he gonna blow up though. It's just a matter of time. But I really want this year to be the year that he blows up. You dig? So, yeah, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to get on here, talk a little shit, get on a little bullshit, but at the same time, give some game. See, that's one thing about me. Even when I'm talking shit, roasting, whatever, I always do my best to give y'all some game, right? Something that, that can stick to your ribs. You dig? Not just something that can stick to your funny bone, but something that can stick to your ribs. This game gonna stick to your ribs, though, if you soak it up right. You dig? So, yeah, man, Johnny Gorgeous, what's happening with you, man? Everybody loves doo-wop. What's up with you? Blessings to you as well. Yeah, I see y'all. But yeah, man. If you ain't wiped your feet off at the door when you stepped into a pimp's domain, make sure you wipe your feet off at the door before you leave a pimp's domain. Hit that like button, you dig? We're going to go ahead and wrap this thing on up. But yeah, to conclude, man, this is what suckers live for. Suckers live to, slander and gossip about people like myself. And, I'm going to keep them with something to talk about. I'm going to keep the suckers with something to talk about, man. Like, all the time. You're always going to, if you a sucker and you want somebody to talk about, if you want somebody to badmouth, I'm always going to give you something to talk about. Just me doing that is going to give you something to talk about. So, if you just stay tuned in, because I know y'all tuned in, like Tata Lalicious, he talk all that shit, but you see he in my comment section, so he's obviously tuned in. he probably my number one subscriber, you dig? He probably watched every piece of content that I ever put out. I know for sure he watched every piece of content Sinful put out, for sure. But yeah, I'm gonna always give you something to talk about, man. So, you know, if you's a sucker and you need somebody to talk about, I got you. You know what I mean? No problem. You know, just me being me gonna give you plenty to talk about, you dig? But we're gonna wrap this thing on up, man. As always, I appreciate y'all for tuning in and tapping in with a pimp. I appreciate you for all your comments, questions, shares, input, feedback, jokes, all that good shit. Y'all funny as hell too. Y'all had me dying tonight. I appreciate you for subscribing. I appreciate you for hitting the bell when you subscribe. I appreciate all the super chats, the cash apps, the PayPals, all that good stuff. I appreciate you in every which way that you comes, your support in every which way that you comes with it, man. Y'all already know who it is and what it is. Freeze is it. If you out in traffic moving around, please do so in a safe fashion. And of course, as always, long live the incomparable Sinful to P. We out. You bitch.